Two very interesting stories have come out of Russia today. One is of a man who was fined nearly £1,000 and given 15 days in jail for listening to Ukrainian music in his car. This is a piece of absurdity. And the other story which has come out is that the Duma has now put through laws that would allow convicted soldiers serving a sentence under some sort of court-martial and civilians in prison to have pardons and their sentences reduced for bravery and heroism on the battlefield. They are going to be legally draftable. So how much pressure will be put on them to go to the front, God knows. But I fear the first threats will be made to those political prisoners who have spoken out against Mr. Putin, and like so many others, they will become, quote, meat in the, cannon fodder in this detestable war. So it's not necessarily a story to giggle over. It's a story which has profound implications. There are many people in Russian prisoners who are detained because they have opposed the regime. What power do they have to resist conscription? I don't know. We're told in the bill, in the explanatory note to the bill, the law is relevant as it serves the interests of the country's security as well as the principles of humanizing criminal legislation. I don't know what that means. And people particularly who we're told spread disinformation will not be eligible for this sort of reward. So maybe that is an escape clause. Maybe that is the only escape from conscription for people who are serving a political sentence in Russia. But I think one can expect to hear of far many more than just the 7-odd soldiers who ran riot in Crimea. I think once you start equipping rapists, murderers, and thieves with guns and military equipment, you run the risk, shall we say, of people fouling up in a big way. I think it's going to get more dangerous.